Passive fire protection safeguards lives and commercial assets during a fire. These products are exposed to large-scale fire testing and certified by companies like ABS, Lloyds and DNV. Traditional fire testing is costly, time-consuming and risky, requiring multiple objects to certify the system. More importantly, large-scale fire testing involves burning off propane to replicate a real fire scenario, leaving a massive carbon footprint on the environment every time such a test is executed. In order to address a combination fire scenario, around 2,200 kilos of propane is burnt, with a massive emission of 6,600 kilos of CO2. Our two-step methodology reduces CO2 emissions and addresses the flaws of current testing protocol. The foundation of the methodology is built upon two individual steps. In step 1, we only measure the actual performance of the passive fire protection system itself without the inclusion of any physical object inside. This creates a response curve for the second step when we test the actual object. Safety-critical cables exposed to a combination fire scenario in the off- and onshore industry usually requires a boxed passive fire protection system to function as per design accidental load specifications. These boxed systems, including cables, undergo 3 large-scale fire tests. New projects with different cables repeat the entire process. By opting to use the new two-step methodology process, the picture changes dramatically for all parties involved. You only have to perform the large-scale fire tests one time without the cables in order to generate the relevant response curves that will be reused in Step 2. Step 2 uses renewable energy in a mobile furnace to replicate Step 1's response curves. It is in Step 2 that we place the actual physical cables without passive fire protection that must withstand the combination fire scenario. Consequently, the heat sink effect is captured in Step 2 and we can measure to the minute when cables fail. Once Steps 1 and 2 are completed, a type approval certificate is issued. Step 2 has almost no carbon footprint and costs much less. Imagine testing multiple cable projects with minimal costs and CO2 emissions. The new methodology is a breakthrough for type approval in off- and onshore industries for various fire scenarios. The two-step methodology approach represents massive savings in terms of money, time, risks, and most importantly, a dramatic reduction in CO2 emissions benefiting the environment.